I've been tagged by Kurt. What an honour. It's 5 things about myself that not many people want to know. Not many people know.
I can think of anything particularly interesting.
When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a little girl.
I am just a girl, not the kind of woman that would like to be. Just another girl that no one ever looks at in the street.
I stopped when my dad's cousin from Australia came and complimented my parents on their 2 lovely daughters. I've only got 1 sister. Oops. These days my hormones are quite decided and I'm quite content to be a grumpy old man who loathes fancy dress. So I've lived in Germany now for 30 years. Came when I was 10. But when I was 16 I did attempt to move back to the UK and live with my biological father and his wife. He's a farmer. And he got me up one morning with, excuse my French, get your fucking ass out of that fucking bed, get up to fucking farm and get some fucking work done, you lazy fuck. So I got out of bed and said, how the fuck do you get 5 fucking fuckings into 1 fucking sentence, you stupid fuck? And I got beaten for my pains, obviously. Although it was never particularly lush, the one thing that I was always fond of was my hair. I always wanted it long when I was a child, and this was as long as I was allowed to have it. Never got any longer than that because my mother wouldn't let me, and then of course I lost it all. But in the meantime I did have it quite long. This is me at my 21st birthday, and this is me in a pantomime, looking particularly lovely with all that makeup. At 16 I had my hair cut short to have a Frida hairstyle from her Something's Going On era in 1983, and I had a little tail at the side. I was very proud of that. In my 30s, in a last bit of desperation, I dyed my hair blonde and even went blue for a while. And when I finally ran out of hair, I had my eyebrow pierced instead. When I was young, free and single, well, actually not that young, I was 30, I was examining my sore throat in the mirror, and I noticed these lumps and bumps on the back of my tongue, and I thought, oh my god, I've got the plague. I didn't sleep the whole night. Got to remember I'm a 30-year-old here. I mean, rushed to the doctor the next morning and said, oh god, please help me, I don't know what the matter is, but there's something in the back of my throat. I've got the plague or something. And the female doctor looked and said, Nathan, I could remove those for you, but you will never be able to taste anything. They're your taste buds. I obviously just had never looked that far down my own throat before. That's embarrassing. And the last fact about me is that I am absolutely disorganized. At work, not so much, because I'm being paid for it, perhaps. My folders are in order, my directory is on the computer. You can find anything in a second, in a jiffy. But at home, I don't seem to make the effort, and all my paperwork for many years, unfortunately, are all just... yeah. And all these boxes here are paperwork, but none of it is organized. I am the most disorganized person that you could possibly hope to meet. Hopeless. So there you have it. 5 things that you didn't want to know about me, that just go to prove that really I'm actually quite boring.
Not very big, up, la 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 la. Really stupid, don't have much class. But today, I can't believe it's true. When you smiled and whispered I love you, darling, I could see I was meant to be your girl.